Good morning, everyone. I want to convene the meeting of the City of Bonita Springs Planning and Zoning Board. At this particular time, I'd like to ask Bob Townsend to stand and lead us in the pledge. Everyone rise, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. We have a quorum here to conduct business.
I'll call the roll.
This-
Chairman Hershenson.
Oh, sorry, go right ahead. Present.
Vice Chairman Townsend.
Here.
Member Lombardo.
Here.
Member Doogie.
Here.
Member Lohan.
Here.
Member Waterhouse.
Present.
And Member Jack Brown asked to be excused today. We have a quorum.
Thank you. These are a quasi-public hearing, so if anybody here is planning to testify, would you please stand and be sworn in?
Why don't we ask Senior Planner Mike Fegan to come forth
Oh, okay.
regarding items 4A and 5A?
Good morning, everyone. Mike Fegun with Community Development for the record. We don't need to do a swearing in for items 4A and 5A. Those items are going to be continued. On Friday, the applicant sent in a continuance request to the city regarding those particular items. Your land development code allows staff or an applicant to request one continuance by right, so there's nothing that you need to vote on today in that regard. When you read through your packets, it was pretty evident that what you saw from the public comments really centered around two main issues. So as a show of good faith, the applicant is requesting a continuance of the hearing to see if they can better address some of those issues with the surrounding property owners. So that's definitely a type of communication that staff supports and the city supports. So that is the reason for the continuance. So there will be no votes and no hearings on that particular item today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Mike. So if anybody is here for either of those two items, you're certainly free to leave. All right, we're going to be going now to item 5, which is heritage tree removal. At this time, I think
That takes us to 5B.
Laura, yeah, Laura, would you please present the case?
Good morning, Laura Gibson with Community Development. And this is 5B for Fawcett Memorial ER. We have a development order in for review, and there are 2 heritage trees that the applicant is looking to remove. Most of the applicant's team is out of town, so there are the engineer and landscape architect are on Zoom, and they do have a representative for the project here that can go through, maybe explain if you would like to know more about the project, and provide just going through the couple exhibits that we have that we've provided for you too. So I'll turn it over to them, and then you can follow up. I can follow up with any questions you might have.
Pardon me, Chair Hershenson, should we swear in staff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say so at this point.
Well, is this this is not a quasi-judicial matter, correct?
Oh, we don't.
So I don't believe I don't believe it's necessary.
Okay.
If-
Could you please state your name?
Good morning. My name is Daphne Lipford, and I represent HCA.
Welcome.
And HDA stands for, please?
HCA Health Services, HCA Hospitals.
Thank you.
All right, and I'd like to turn it over to the team that's on Zoom.
Hey guys, my name is Boris Wong. I'm the landscape architect for the project. Like Laura said, we are requesting to remove 2 heritage trees due to the site design constraints. They are both pine trees. We did our best to save those trees, but unfortunately, the very centralized locations of those trees make it very hard to preserve them with the proposed grading and the retention pond that we are looking to put in. We have hired a certified arborist to go out and take a look at those trees, and he stated that both trees are not in the best conditions. In terms of mitigation, we are proposing to plant 2 5-inch both cypresses around the dry pond area to offset the loss of those 2 trees. I don't know if we can share screen or if you guys want to look at the exhibits that we put together to better show the locations of those trees that we are planning to remove. But I'm happy to take any questions. Okay. Any questions that you may have?
Does any board member have any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. Could you just describe to us what the plan is for the actual property where part of the parcel where the 2 trees are?
Yes. If we can look at the site plan again, I can walk you through the design and the proposed trees in relation to the site plan development. So the 2 trees that we are planning to remove is highlighted in blue with the crosses. So one of them is located very close to the property line along the east side. That tree is actually in the location where we're proposing to put in a new sidewalk. And then the other tree that we are looking to remove, the other pine tree, is actually in the retention pond, kind of in the northern part of the property, with the big blue cross. Yep, that one. And then the overall site design, we're gonna have a freestanding emergency room to the south. So that's the urgent care building that we're gonna have. And then we're going to have 2 drop-off areas, one to the north and one to the west. I believe the one to the west is for ambulance, and then the one to the north is for just regular inpatient. Anyways, so that's kind of like the site plan development and how the 2 trees that are in relation to the overall development. We again, like I stated, the tree to the north is in the proposed dry pond area that we're gonna have, and with the proposed grading, and we are raising the site, it's just going to be very difficult to save that specific tree. And the other tree to the east is along a proposed sidewalk. Again, we're trying to save all the trees around it by not taking out more trees, I guess. We did look into, potentially, have the sidewalk around the tree, go
And
around the tree, but it's just not
And
an easy option.
the plan is to replace those 2 trees with 2 new trees on the
Correct.
property? Okay,
Correct.
thank you.
And those 2 trees are also shown on the drawings to the north of the retention pond, highlighted in the red circles. So those are 5-inch, 2 5-inch bow cypresses. So they're pretty good sized trees going in. And the other thing that we are looking to do is also to remove all the invasive trees that have been identified on the entire property.
The pepper trees, et cetera. Okay,
Correct.
thank you
Yep.
very much.
Just one quick question. I'm assuming that you choose cypress because of the proximity to the retention basin, is that?
Correct. Also, just to match the type of trees that we're removing, I think pine trees are considered softwood, and cypresses are also type of softwood trees. So we are just trying to, match the type of trees that we're removing in terms of the type of wood that they have.
Laura, I have a question, just a curious question. I assume that slash pines are still listed as a Florida native, or are they still on that list?
Yes, Florida slash pines are considered native trees.
Surprising.
They are fairly sensitive to development around them. So in this case, we are supportive of removal rather than retention, especially in the detention area with that disturbance going on, and then a difference in the hydrology that they're going to experience. Unlike maybe if it was an oak, that would be more acceptable to retain in place, and we have done that in different projects as well. I did visit the site and verify that there are only 2 trees in the construction area of heritage tree size. There are a few other heritage tree size trees on the lot, but they're not being disturbed. And one of them is fairly close to construction, but they have a tree protection plan in place to retain the trees. And if those trees should fail, they would also be required to be replaced during construction.
Is it safe for me to assume that you're okay with the cedar, the cypress trees?
Yes, that's a good substitute for the removal of the slash pines in this case.
Thank you.
Any other questions from members of the board? Okay, hearing none, thank you very much for that informative information. That does help us make a decision, I'm sure. At this point, I would like to make a motion that we approve the request to remove these 2 slash pines and accept the rest of the recommendations of Laura Gibson as head of the environmental department. And is there a second?
I second.
Any discussion on the motion? Please read the roll.
I just want to state for the record that we have no registered speakers and there are no members of the public in attendance currently for this item. Member Lombardo,
Yay.
Member Lohan,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Townsend,
Yes.
Member Doogie,
Yes.
Chairman Hershenson,
Yes.
Member Waterhouse.
Yes.
Motion carries 6-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That takes us to item.
Next
Motion to
order of,
approve motion to approve the minutes as presented?
yeah, that's, you make a motion, okay, a little bit fast, ahead of me.
Sorry.
All right, there's a motion. Is there a second to approve the minutes of the May 5th, 2026 meeting?
So moved.
Second. Any discussion on the motion? Okay, read the roll, please.
Just say all in favor, say aye. Raise your hand.
Aye.
All right,
Aye.
let's say the
Opposed?
motion
Any
carries.
opposed? Okay.
All right, at this point, unless there's a tremendous amount of opposition, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved. So moved, yeah.
Let's say we are all unanimous.
The next meeting scheduled for 9 a.m. June 16th.